But one that really came and hit me on the head this week was from I don't want to say this person's name on the air because they may be watching the show again, but they're going to know the question. Let me tell you why. They asked me, can I get credit cards after filing Chapter 13? Now, luckily, this person's not one of my clients, because they were, I think I'd club them over the head. Here's why. I don't want you to have credit cards after you file Chapter 13. I want you in the repayment plan. I want you paying off your debts at warp speed. And I want you, any money you can save up for a rainy day, put it in your rainy day fund. When you get enough money built up, let's say for one person, your rainy day fund is $1,000. But you're able to sock away, $50 here, $50 there, good for you. If you have other debts that you're paying interest on, I want you to pay them off. I don't want anybody going out and start revolving credit again while you're in bankruptcy. Think about it, folks. Are there companies out there that will give you credit cards? Absolutely. There are some real dirtbag companies out there. They're horrible, and they prey on individuals who actually believe that you can't survive without a credit card in today's society. I don't like them. There's nothing I can do to shut them down, unfortunately. They've got the money and the power, and that money and power buys congressmen. And we all know where this is going, so I'm not going to go there. But if you think about it, when you're in Chapter 13, you have the ability to rebuild your credit once your plan is confirmed. Once your plan is confirmed by the judge, any payments that you're making to your creditors, if they're made timely, good for you. This is not a time where you want to make plan payments slowly or creditor payments slowly. You want to make all your plan payments timely, because there's case law out there that says once your plan is confirmed, if you're making timely payments to all your creditors, they have to report it on your credit report as timely payments. That's a wonderful incentive for individuals to go out and continue making their car payments and mortgage payments in a timely fashion. It's extremely important. So now let's go back to this. Let's say, for example, you go out and you apply for a credit card. The only ones you're probably going to get are what's called secured credit cards, and there's a bunch of them out there. One is worse than the other. And again, I have nothing good to say about these companies, but at the same point in time, let's say you absolutely have to have one. A secured credit card is basically a card where you make a deposit to the bank. You give the bank, let's say, $500 into a bank account, and they give you credit up to the amount of $500. Of course, they're going to make you pay ridiculous fees, ridiculous cost, and your interest rate is probably going to be something in the stratosphere, but that's okay. I don't like them, obviously, but let's say you absolutely have to have one for your job or for travel or something. Okay, you put the money in, now you've got to work off of that. In other words, what you're working off of is if you miss a payment, that bank can go to your bank account and take that money out of the bank account, so it's really secured. You're working off your own money, and you're just doing it for a Visa or a MasterCard logo. Can you get the credit cards after bankruptcy? Yes. Do I like it? Absolutely not. So if anybody's out there thinking about doing it, I hope you heed my advice and just don't do it, because unfortunately I don't want to see you get back in the same game as you were before if you were in that game. I just hope you're looking toward a fresh start, a different financial life, a life without credit, which is a much happier lifestyle.